There we go. Chaos Eater leveled up. Chaos Eater courses with energy and its destructive power increases. That should be... I think that's it at max. Is the bar still filling up? No, that's it. That's sorted. Right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Darksiders Warmastered Edition. I've just been grinding. Hold on. Why am I not wearing the abyssal armor? What? I want... Did I load the wrong save up or something? I have no idea, but that certainly explains why we were getting our asses handed to us by Uriel. That's really weird. Did I not save at the end of the episode with... I'm now really confused. I'm gonna have to go back and watch all the footage now. Oh well. Now I know how to get to it. Anyway, I've remembered how to get to the final piece. That's so bizarre. I wonder how long it's been like that. Have I done like an entire... In fact, I probably have, haven't I? I've probably done an entire episode. Without it. Like a massive twit. I haven't actually edited those that previous episode together yet, so that'll be something to mention. Does that mean that I haven't got... Yeah, I haven't got this either. It must... I must not have saved it. Because I took a break. Tricky to hit that. Oh well, let's do this again. Whoa! That's not how that's supposed to work. Right, let's go get the final piece. Of the legendary blade. But before we do so, Gonna have the cool purple look to go with this. Yes. Yes, I would like to travel. Up. Yes, let us go and challenge Uriel once again to next Sacramentum. Rather, she's going to challenge us to next Sacramentum. The Death Oath. And,
What would you ask of this?
we shall find that it is tied into the story quite nicely. Mine. I don't have a huge amount of health here. Not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately.
You go nowhere, You underestimate me.
Are you sure about that? Nope, Swords of Light! Take some of that.
Defend yourself,
Okay. But you'll notice that with the sword, our health regens at a reasonable pace. And also, that didn't kill us. Now, yeah, we take a hell of a lot less damage with this actual armor on. No wonder I thought it was a bit tricky. There we go. Punch! Crack! Yeah.
Yes, yes. What are you waiting for? Harvest this wench.
No.
Or don't you dare walk away from me.
The next sacramentum is mine. I decide when the angel dies, not you.
You swore an oath to me.
Abaddon is the destroyer.
Liar!
To protect you, he kept you from the truth. You pledged to follow your lord into hell, never knowing what awaited you, or what he would become.
Abaddon.
Right, so.
He was betrayed and became the enemy of all creation. I've been to the tree. Its gift was truth, and I share it with you now. Remember the death oath. Soon it must be fulfilled.
And you can piece together how that works based on what we have seen of the future. The one problem with the Armageddon blade is that it actually replaces our sword model, and I much prefer...
The last piece of that accursed blade. Now, get back to Ulthane and finish this business.
I much prefer the look of the Chaos Eater when it's all glowy and blue like this. So it is a bit of a shame that we have to give it up. That was a damn sight easier with the armor on, which is kind of the point of the armor. Also, of course, we had the sword powered up for another level as well. Oh, look! That's weird. Oh, I remember this bit. This bit was annoying. Whee! A shiny Wrathshard chest. Don't mind if I do. There we go. So yeah, there's 2, possibly 3 serpent holes that there are bits and pieces hidden in. You need to explore all of them if you want to get the achievement.
What would you ask of this?
Have I come to the right place? Yes, I have. Need to go and see Ulthane. Who will reforge the Armageddon blade for us. Clank, clank.
Good to see you again, horseman.
Yeah, it does trigger when you cross a certain point. We have these bits.
My greatest work.
Until now.
Make it greater. Blade fixing montage time. It's such a shame that this is still kind of low texture res compared to the actual game itself. That's not how forging works. But it does give you a sense of foreboding and things are going to happen. Go horribly wrong, in fact. This is the assault by the Hell Guard. We've already seen bits of this from the Tree of Knowledge's cutscene, its gift. And here is the Destroyer! Eating pigeons. So yeah, we've now got the Armageddon Blade. And alas, it does not have the oh, it doesn't have the health regen thing of either, which is a bit of a shame. I'd forgotten about that. I don't know whether it naturally has such powers. Doesn't make a huge difference anyway. The final fight is not going to be particularly difficult. No, it's not. It won't be a cakewalk, but it's not going to be like massively difficult, simply because of how the power scales in the game. Python's Drift. Yeah, we're not actually even at full power here. There are more life pips and wrath cores that we can get. But we're probably not going to need them because we've got the armor. Watch me eat my words now. Oh. Hold on, Vulgrim. Hold on. Oh, you like that.
You are as wise as... What would you ask?
What would you ask? Take that with us just in case. I can't remember whether you get healed for the final fight or not.
Are you ready? We wouldn't want to keep Abaddon waiting.
Yes, yes, yes. Right, just before we go, don't need the other bits and pieces. Yeah, all good. That's the wrong button.
It's Abaddon. Uriel has led the Hellguard against him. It is as you foretold. The Hellguard will fall.
Angel of Death, serve me one last time.
Clang! Incoming! It is I! War. Ooh. And I'm pissed and the angels know it.
She mistook me for someone else.
No!
She loved him, and I believe that he loved her. Long ago, before all this. Foolishly, he chose duty above all, and died for it. Will you do the same?
Yes. Yes, we will.
Heaven hunts you. Hell hates you. All of creation cares not whether you live or die.
Ah, I'm good, mate. Tar.
Sword, I will raise you up, and our enemies will shatter against us. The spoils of 1,000 victories will be yours.
Tempting, but no.
Or serve the justice of a corrupt council. And a creator who abandons his most faithful. I offer you this choice, horse.
Same choice I was given.
Would you serve in heaven or rule in hell?
I choose what once a coward did not.
Ooh, bait! Whee! Right, just before we fight, I really need to turn up. Okay. So the trick to this fight is knocking him off his... Well, I can't remember how to do it, so... That works. Take that in the face, son. Oh, we do have the health regen. That's handy. Ouch! It's not going to be enough to stop us getting one shot, though. So yeah, we need to knock him off his feet. Oh. Oh, I don't want to watch the cutscene again.
It's Abaddon.
Yes, yes, yes. It's Abaddon. That works. Run away! That still hit me. That got you. You asshole! Take that in the head. For what ails you. And let's I've got no charge left, that's why I'm not Sit your ass down. Oh, what's that? Delicious damage. Probably should get out of that before you. Pow! Running away. Oh, no, don't do that. Run. And leap again. Leap again. Sit down. It's taken a lot of hits. Sit. Oh, get up! Get on the horse! Thought he should be dead by now. Itchy. I'm sure there's a quick time event at some point. That's the one. Don't I have to mash a button here? I can't remember. Button mashing! You're going down, Destroyer. I like that transformation though. There's actual morphing and animation there rather than just switching to a different model. Okay, phase 1 complete. But it's not even his final form. Suddenly...
The Armageddon blade. This will be interesting. You have forced my hand. Not all to you.
Ouch.
You have forced my hand.
Cinematic! Oh yeah, the dodgy bit. I always screw this up. Nope. Ah.
It ends now. It cannot end like this. It ends now.
Tap, 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 tap. Is this yeah, this is another avoid the things bits. And charge! And suffer for it. Ah, I've lost him. There he is. Ow, ow, ow. All of these attacks hit really hard. Where are you? There you are. Hack! 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 Smash! Win!
You have taught me something, Abaddon. Sometimes duty must be cast aside to do what must be done.
Off with
It is
his...
not for duty that I kill you now.
Ooh. That sound design.
Uriel. Reap what you have sown, betrayer.
The seventh seal. And here...
You had to know it was a one-way ticket.
Council.
They knew you'd never play executioner because of your precious honor. They let you take the fall. They knew you'd butcher everyone involved to clear your name.
Uh-huh.
You did. No! Patience, whore.
Nice.
I've got some for you, too.
But wait.
I'll take that. If it were to get broken, you might get ideas. Like not going back in your little cage. It's tragic, really. You had freedom in the palm of your hand, and you lost it. But so damn funny. Even you wouldn't laugh at your own funeral.
Speaking of funeral...
Laughing at yours.
Ah!
Next sacramentum. The death oath.
One
is
must die at the
complete.
hands of the other. Smash! Blows off his arm.
God, bitch, what did you do?
Oh dear, the seventh seal has been broken.
No, no, no!
And your leash has broken
Cuts
too.
out through your halo.
Oh, I think not.
Keep getting up. I'll just kill you again. I was just following orders, like you.
Punches!
What are you going to do? Fight the council? Fight everyone? You'll never get away. You hear me? Never! Don't forget who holds the leash.
Oh dear.
Haven't forgotten.
Probably one of the more satisfying character deaths.
You knew what would happen here, what I would do.
Yes, we did.
That's why you spared me.
That is true.
Then why?
Because I would not have the last
Oh,
of
also,
heaven's honor
this.
die with its champion.
All debts are repaid. The duty I uphold, it may call me to raise my sword against you.
Yes, yes it will.
And if that day comes, I won't hesitate. You will be hunted. The White City for certain. The Council, and there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone. Because the seventh seal has been broken. And they shall number always 4. And there we go. I absolutely loved that ending the first time I saw it. I was giddy with excitement and inspiration, and just a reminder that an action game could tell a decent story. You know, I'm not saying that this is the best piece of literature ever written or anything, but it's not bad really for a video game. There are certain things that I think will probably cut in production. The stuff with the Soul Bridge, for example, I think probably hints that there was more that they were going to do. I think the stuff with the mysterious voice in the shadows, and we'll find out a bit more about her in Darksiders 2. I do think that they were going to do more with her, as well as flesh out stuff with Samael, who also I think we find out, if I remember correctly, more stuff about in Darksiders 2. It was an ambitious title, I think, which told a fairly straightforward tale, with a few twists and turns and a little bit of nuance here and there. But if you're dealing with War, the Horseman of the Apocalypse, there's only so much really that you can get him to do. But yeah, got some voice talent: Troy Baker, Moon Bloodgood, Mark Hamill, Liam O'Brien, Vernon Wells, some big names in the VA scene, as well as quite a few others. I'd be interested to know what the cutscenes and stuff were like actually in the Japanese there. I might have to check that out. The score I mentioned, the soundtrack I mentioned in a previous episode as decent, but with too few really stand out themes. Darksiders 2 goes some way to rectifying that with because it's taken away from Earth for the most part. It has more scope for some varied environments, for some more outlandish musical themes, and it is a much bigger game in many ways than the first. They really took, I think, a lot of the things that they really wanted to do in the first Darksiders, but either weren't brave enough or didn't have time enough or whatever. And they really put the heart and soul, I think, into the second one, which is why it saddens me that it didn't really sell all that well. And then, of course, the studio and THQ, in fact, fell into problems. And yeah, it's been 6 years, is it? I think it's 6 years. Darksiders 3 has been not in the making, because they certainly haven't been working on it for 6 years. But I'm looking forward to it. With I'm not getting my hopes up. Let's put it that way. Because as I said, I don't know how much of the original team are on board for it. And I certainly don't know how much of the original storyline that they had planned has been followed through. Because I don't know whether Joe Mad, the story writer and concept designer for much of this, I don't know how much he was actually or has been involved. So yeah, Winking Entertainment, great name. So that was Darksiders, one of my favourite games, and it has to be because that is the 6th time I've played it through from beginning to end. I played it through twice on the PS3. Yes, twice on the PC. With the original edition, and this is now actually no. This will be the 3rd time I've played it through on the Warmastered edition. So yeah, 7 times. Can't be bad. Can't be bad for 7 times. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this particular series. As I say, it's not 100%, but I have picked up most of the important things. Next up is going to be Darksiders 2, which is a bigger game, a longer game, and in many ways a less focused in some ways, but more fun in many others. I hope you will join me for that. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Remember to ring the bell to be notified when new videos go live. And until next time, toodle pip.